We're back on the beach of Mersin. I'm not allowed to record in a hotel room. Next time, we're going to look for a house. We need to do that. Feel a little bit bad. All my players are on loan, and I'm looking for a house. Hello my friends, and welcome back to episode 3 of The Wanderer. We're at Mersin. I'm enjoying it in Mersin. Done a little bit of looking up on the club again. I'll go through all that during today's episode. The board, however, have kindly given us $250,000 to help their club's running costs. We also are studying on my coaching badges. If it allows me to see that anywhere. So see, we're studying for National C. As you see, stats starting to go up a little bit. We're almost 2 in everything now. Not in fitness, not in level of discipline, unfortunately. I don't know if level of discipline is going to go up this year. I'm working with youngsters, the other one that previously didn't go up. However, if we go to finances, as you can see, that $250,000 boost really hasn't done much. We're overall balance of 110,000. Our stadium is new though, so hopefully we can start getting some more fans in. Results wise, it's not been great. We drew 0-0 against Saint-Tropez in the last episode, but then lost 3-1 to Sivas. Going to be honest with you, I played this game. We drew 0-0. My daughter switched the computer off, unfortunately. Replayed it, we lost 3-1, and I went, do you know what, we're just going to roll with it. They're quite high up in the league. And I felt if I'd got any other result, it wouldn't really be fair. So it sort of worked out okay, I guess. So we're rolling with the 3-1 defeat. I do apologise I had to replay it, but I'm being honest with you guys. It was 0-0 the first time. I would have played it until I got a draw again, but I felt because of the way that affects morale, just going with the loss might have been the better option. We then played Hatayspor. They're top of the league, unbeaten right now. We lost 2-1 to an 89th minute goal. We went for it and we got back in the game. We're on top when we scored. And I thought, do you know what, I'll keep on the attacking tactic. It didn't work. And they scored. And I feel a bit silly for going on, keep staying on the attacking offensive, but you live and learn. They are top of the league. It's not really a shame to lose to them, but we lost trying to win. And then we drew 1-1 with Tuzlaspor. I'm not sure where they are in the league. It was away from home. We scored a penalty to equalise. We did lose Kaya to injury though. I'm pretty sure he's back though. I can't remember. It's been a couple of days since I actually got to the record point. Because I've just not had time to actually sit down and record. But overall, I'm starting to feel that this team is starting to come together a little bit. What we're going to do though is we're going to put team training onto teamwork rather. We'll go that way. So that we actually work on the attacking more than the main focus. That seems more logical. Scouting, I don't want to look at that. I don't know why I gave it that. Staff wise, we have got staff. We're coaching staff. We're all hired through job searches. That's the word I'm looking for. So we've got this lad, Hakan Kaliz, previous assistant manager at another club I can't pronounce, but he's been out of work for 5 years. Our head of youth development is this lad here. He was already at the club. He's pretty awful, to be honest. I'll maybe look at replacing him at some point in the near future. Goalkeeping coach is Haluk Kaplan. He's been a goalkeeping coach in Turkey for a number of years. He's okay, not spectacular. We've got a fitness coach of Yasin. We're just going to call him Yasin. He's previous of Galatasaray, so he's maybe a bit of a steal. Stat-wise, he's okay. Fairly good for this level. Pretty good steal to get him from Galatasaray. And we've got 2 other coaches. Fikri Serhat Umar comes in. He was previously at another club that I'm not going to try and pronounce. He's decent overall. And I think it's the same with Marat Kayats. Again, number of previous clubs, of which I'm not going to try and pronounce any of them. Again, fairly well rounded, not really outstanding in anything type of coach, but that does give us decent coaches round the board. 3-star ball control, 3-star defending, and a 2-star in fitness. We're going to just take that off, and that gives us 3-star shooting as well. That's always handy. So it's not the best, but we've got something going. Elsewhere, medical team and scouting team, I hired myself. I went out and looked for people. So we've got a head physio. We've not actually got a physio just now. I need to go and look for one. Physiotherapy of 8. decent, not great, but decent for this level. Got a head of sports science with a sports scientist of 13 and a sports scientist with 12. Scouting, so we've got a chief scout. This lad is okay. It wasn't my first choice. I basically hired him as a chief scout by accident. Meant to hire someone else. Didn't work out. They went to someone else and weren't willing to talk to us, so leave it at that. We've got a chief data analyst. Decent stats, very good stats for this level. If I remember correctly, these are the kind of stats that we were looking at when we were in the Rangers job in the last series. So, you know, well above what I was expecting to get. We've got this lad as a scout. Pretty sure he's decent. You know, he's been a manager as well. I think he actually wants to be a manager, so he's got in his clause that he can leave if a managerial job comes up. But that's a pretty good snip for us, to be honest. And we've got 3 data analysts again. Reasonably well-rounded stats, you know. We've picked up okay. So, squad-wise, about $1.5 million loans. Don't think any other loans have came in. Let me just quickly check the schedule. So 27th. So I don't think any other loans have came in, but we're going to check just in case. So 27th. Nope. Date actually. Sorry, no. We've brought in Yilmaz. Don't know why this guy's. Oh no, we've not. So yeah, Suleiman was the last guy we brought in on loan, and that was before the last episode. So that's fine. I'm getting confused with my dates. Please excuse me, guys. So, as we thought we were already at the game, do apologise. We're on game day. We've just not got to the actual time of the game. So, matches picked for television, that's fine. And team selection. So, Kaya is back, so that's fine. Rest of the team all as it was. Fullbacks I've not been convinced with, if I'm honest. I kind of want to play this guy over the current fullback, Mele, because it's just not good enough. Again, if there's any recommendations for any sort of nicknames for any of these players, that'd be a great help, because right now, even Tala, I'm struggling with Tala. So we'll go with it just now, we'll try, but really need some nicknames. So let me know what you think, if there's any nickname that would suit any of these players. I've changed my tactics slightly. I've taken all the team instructions out and I've went to standard mentality. Now, this is a team that was expected to win the league. They were 1-5, like ridiculous odds to win the league. So I'm not expecting too much here, if I'm honest. And it's going to be hard to tell the difference in kits because they're red and green and we're red and blue. So, and we're both striped. So hopefully we can tell the difference. As Tala gets on that, bit slow. His cross is poor. Doesn't even get past the first guy. There's another cross though, and a highlight just as it goes in the box. So 2 minutes in, they've got the ball. Oh, that's a decent ball. Oh, that's very unconventional defending from us. It's worked out okay though as their ball goes flying over the top. They've got an injury. You know what? I think I've already got my position instructions set, but you're injured, so let's go to tackling hard. So I've got some opposition instructions set that's set in the tactics menu. I'm trying to see if that transfers over to the next team, because the centre back, closing down the centre backs and the goalkeeper is something I like to do. And if I can get that working every single game, it's going to save me a lot of time in games and see where we go from there. So they've got a goal kick. It's whipped forward. They've been all over us so far. Abdullah wins it. Akan steps in well. Tala, oh, he tried to sort of go behind to pick it up. Oh, that's awful from Milk. What a save. Oh, it's a goal kick. It went over. They've put it over. They're absolutely crushing us right now though. Sen launches forward towards Tala. Does win it in there. Suat. Back to Tala. He's lost it again. Not convinced with this kid, to be honest. Emrah. I butchered that name. That's okay. Into Tala. Oh, I've not been convinced with Tala, but he's scored again. I think that's his second of the season. I'm pretty sure he scored a penalty at some point. But we're now leading Amed Sportif, who were big favourites, but they've only won one. Lost 2 and drawn 1 in their first 4 games. And a result like this would take us off of negative points, which would help us move up the table, of course, because we have -2 points for financial irregularities. Sorry, -3 points rather. That's a decent clearance away. Kaya to Gurka. Over the top towards Okay. Oh, it's a beautiful ball to Tala. It's 2-0. Get in, son. Absolutely beautiful. There was something I was going to talk to you about in today's episode. I've completely forgot about it because I'm so excited to be winning 2-0 against Amed Sportif. The team that the game seemed to tell me was going to be the hardest team in the league. I'm still expecting them to come back, if I'm in all honesty. But it's played forward. Dala comes away. Moran. Imara. God, it's played to nobody really. Okan. It's a decent ball across for Marat. Can he find the ball in? He can, but his man hits the bar from point blank range. I was not expecting him to hit the bar from there. That's interesting. The two midfielders also have on the bench will be red because they're a central attacking midfielder and a central defensive midfielder, but I feel that during this season I will be able to move them position-wise into these positions and it will be better players. And then maybe next season we extend our loan, take advantage of that. If not, then hopefully they just do a good job for us this season. They're obviously not costing us any wages. They're better stat-wise than players that we already have. Better players in general, as we've picked up an injury to Emira Olaz. That's not good because he is one of our key players. So I need to work out who we're going to bring on for him. I think I'll be the more defensive-minded one because it's a deep line playmaker role which he suits. I am very pleased with your performance. So, tactics. Which one are the defensive one? DM. So yeah, as you see, he's a DM. Kagan. We're bringing him on for Emra rather. Opposition instructions. What are you suggesting? Clear. Right. Always hard. Wait, clear, apply team advice. Right, so we'll do that. Always hard. Always and always. So, what are you pace-wise, Yilmaz? Fairly slow. And, yeah, I don't know. And I'm in that mindset of, do I push the opposition attackers this year or not? Please don't tell me my game froze. No, it's not. I thought my game had froze for a minute as they've had a strange kick-off bits and we've taken it off them very quickly. Okay, to Nurlakaya. It's a decent ball in if you're in the crowd. Look at all these empty seats. This is our 25-seater stadium. It's only 4 years old as well. As that's a corner and I can. Free header from 6 yards out. Can't hit the target. It goes again. I can away. Comes out. Oh, we just fell asleep in the box on the recycle. Those second balls being so important. I said it in my corner tutorial last year. Those second balls are also important. And it's just not working out for us right now. So, okay, he's injured. Bugger. Excuse my language. So, Amet's coming on. We're going to bring Narlaya Kaya back here. And we're going to bring on Mahmoud. Because that makes sense to me. To do that, can we confirm changes, please? Because Mile is having an absolute horror show at left back. And Kaya's our best player. See if we can stop this rot a little bit. They've only made one sub, but they've still got that injured player on. They've gone with a sort of 5 at the back formation here. A 5-3-2. Or a 5. Yeah, I'll call it a 5-3-2 with a central defensive midfielder. Okay, I was about to change my tactics, but we've got a highlight, so let's not do it just now. That's a John Terry type block from one of our defenders there. Oh, it's came off the keeper. It's away. Hit the bar. Hit one of our keepers before being cleared. Good clearance from Tala to Amet. He just runs into traffic though. Cleared away. Let's get our tactics sorted out. So instructions. Lower. Defensive. Waste time. Go route 1. Pump the ball into the box. Contain actually. About as narrow as you can get. closing down sometimes, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, be more disciplined, stick to positions. And we're wasting time, play even safer. Okay, so what I want you to do is slow the pace down. Do that. We'll put you onto defend. Put you onto defend. Bring you onto support. Bring you onto support. You're already on defend. You're already on defend. Don't know if there's anything else I can do here really. So let's try this. See if we can hold out for the last 5 minutes. Tactical changes taking a while to implement here as we go forward. A couple of minutes left to go. Always get nervous when the clock slows down like this. 6 minutes of injury time. No. We want a big win here. We've got 30 seconds to hold on. It's cleared away by them. Suat picks up. Plays it forward towards Dala. Hey, he's just dead in the water. But he is closing down the goalkeeper well, which makes him give a rush clearance, but he does find his own player. But they've got no players in our half right now that I can see. Oh, maybe they do. I can. Away. Their volley. There the corner flag down the goal. So we got away with that poor clearance from Hakan. Oh, we've actually won a game. We've deserved nothing towards winning that game. Look at those stats. We have FM the AI. Amed Sportif. They're the big team in the league apparently, or the favourites to go up anyway by quite a long margin. But we have finally got our first win thanks to a brace from Tala. I'm going to just say that was a great win, calmly, because that was sensational. Tala finally put in a good performance. Been very unimpressed with him if I'm being honest. He's going to let us leave the game though. Game is running so slow right now. But we've got a win on the board. We're going to have a look at the league table. We'll see where we're going to come for the next game. Hopefully my game does start to speed up a little bit. Tell me to set up position instructions. Okay, it's in 5 to 6 weeks. Oh no. He's so important for us. And he's out for 2 to 3 as well. Out. So that takes us up to 15th in the league. So we're out the relegation zone. We're out of negative points. Unfortunately, the other team that was also on negative points was on the same points as us. Also won. So they've came up to 2 points as well. So we're out of the relegation zone on goal difference. But on the positives, the team that's bottom of the league hasn't won a game yet. And they're -3. So that's a bit of a way off right now. Up to 15th. Oh, positive stuff. Right direction. So let's have a look. Schedule. We will come back for the Bukaspor game, or do we come back for Kokil, this team? I think we'll come back for Bukaspor. Bukaspor are where in the league? Yeah, because that's the team that's down there that haven't won a game. So we'll come back for Bukaspor. They're mid-table, and that'll give us a good feeler to come back for, say, Meman, which will then bring us back for Sivas. I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll hopefully catch you all for the next episode.